The Spin-off Podcast Network.
This is Kiwi is back for a brand new season with more inspiring kōrero from special guests including rugby player, father and role model TJ Perenara.
My family bring me joy. Rugby brings me joy too, but it's not the same joy as my family brings me.
And global dancer and choreographer Kirsten Dodgen.
For some reason, people think I'm very intimidating.
Listen to the new season of This is Kiwi, brought to you by the Spin-off Podcast Network in collaboration with KiwiBank. Available now wherever you get your podcasts.
Kia ora, this is Toby Manhire, here to urge you to tune in to Gone by Lunchtime, a podcast with me, Annabelle Lee Mather and Ben Thomas, tackling the world of New Zealand politics, from policy to polling, from scandal to psychodrama. Listen to Gone by Lunchtime, brought to you by the Spin-off Podcast Network, wherever good pods are sold.
Hello, welcome along to The Real Pod. My name's Jane Yeh. I'm joined by Alex Casey.
Hello.
And Duncan Grieve.
Hi.
Of the Spin-off.
And a mustard pouch,
And a
which
mustard
you brought out
pouch.
for no reason.
Oh, well, I was hoping that Duncan would be wearing his mustard jumper.
I actually had it on and I took it off.
It's too hot today. It's
Yeah.
It's
proper
heating up,
springtime.
isn't it?
This is what I carry my little battery pack for my phone in, my portable battery pack. So that's
Charming.
embarrassing. Also, we currently, this is, if you're listening to this on the train or the bus or whatever, it's going to be meaningless, but we're currently live streaming on the Real Pod Corner Facebook page.
It's private.
How many people are watching?
I don't know.
Don't look
but
at that.
Yeah, we got a
Like,
lot.
we're going to ruin the
11.
podcast.
There's 11
Worse
people
than
watching.
normal.
More my birthday party.
So I feel quite self-conscious about the fact that we're on camera at the
This
same
was
time.
all your idea.
I know, I just wanted to-
mustard pouch.
To be fair, it was I had the idea as well, didn't I?
Yeah, you said something about like recording it as a video, and I was
Yeah.
like, with cameras and stuff. I was just like, why don't we just Facebook Live it? Right?
I think we're ruining the podcast.
Well, yeah, we're very
Let's
self-conscious.
just get into it.
But why?
It's just a child's...
It's an iPad.
Child's
It's
iPad
my
holder.
son's iPad sitting in the corner of the room.
It's got a real Fisher-Price vibe.
It's quite
I'm sure if we
intimidating.
just stop looking at it, we'll all be fine.
Doesn't even
Yeah,
exist.
I just look at you guys.
Okay,
Hi.
anyway, hi. So this is your reality TV recap and in real life in New Zealand roundup, I guess, podcast. And, well, with very special thanks to Nando's as always. We're looking forward
they come
to...
through for us week after
They
week.
really do. And I'm really looking forward to 1 o'clock when we get to eat some Nando's. It's been a while for me.
Not for me.
Yeah, but-
Sunday. Just had a very special treat.
What'd you go for?
I don't want to say.
Oh, no.
Oh, you did the bad thing, didn't you?
I might have done a bad thing.
You
It's
did-
been a bad...
Oh, it's a
Bit of
different
bad winter.
It's a different
It's been a bad
podcast.
winter. It's been a bad winter.
But thanks, Nando's.
But I regretted it, but I didn't regret it. I knew it was free range as well. I was like, well, you know.
Didn't you guys have Nando's for lunch yesterday? Well, Mike had Nando's at least on Stalker Cam.
No.
Oh.
That was just cheese and
Oh, classic.
Okay,
Classic
listen.
duo.
I've taken over the communication with Nando's because Duncan can't be trusted. It's got too many other things on. My inbox is empty. So I've taken on communications and I'm going to work out a blimmin' meet-up at St. Luke's Nando's
yeah.
for the Cornies.
That is
Yes.
so overdue.
Okay, so it's definitely going to happen now that I'm on the case.
And Hayden can come.
Well, no, because he'll eat all the chicken.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he needs a
chicken.
lot of chunks.
He actually did an Instagram of, this is Hayden, who's in the corner, and sometimes listens every time. Did an Instagram story post,
Hayden from Maths.
Hayden from Maths, sorry, yeah, standing in the classroom, t-shirt, jeans, shoes, and saying, you know, when you forget that it's class photo day. And I was like, what would you do differently though?
Wrestling outfit.
What do you,
Bro.
anyway, our hashtag is #RealPod, facebook.com/TheRealPodPod, and our Real Pod Corner link to the group is there. Instagram, The Real Pod Pod. Coming up, we are going to be recapping, well, we're not really recapping the block so much, we'll give it a mention. But
Still watching.
We're still
but
watching.
it's that lull, right?
we're watching casually now. The Bachelor AU, we are all in on. But first of all, we're back to some actual real
Hey,
news.
we're gonna talk about Gogglebox as well.
Oh, yes,
we
we
had
will
a
talk
little
about it. Sorry,
get-together.
yes, we'll talk about
And I've got a new segment I want to workshop, but more on that later.
the best.
So good realising that those watching
I just
can't
realised.
hear it.
Just dancing to silence. It's going to be a good supercut.
Supercut of that for
Okay,
sure.
for the cornies who are watching this, for all 9 of you, we've lost 2. That was the real news sting. Anyway, okay, so there's quite a lot going on at the moment. We're going to have to really just power on through because we've had the MAFS NZ cast announced this week.
I didn't know that it was going to happen. I wasn't ready.
Well, okay, but it was always going to happen.
Nah.
Did
Not
they
like
announce in
this.
advance last time?
No.
I
Yes, they
haven't-
did.
No. Did they?
I don't feel like I
No,
knew
it was
them.
all. Oh, no, I don't know. I don't remember.
No,
actually.
they did. They showed them. They showed them on the promo on the
We
telly.
didn't get by it.
And
No,
it
we
was
didn't
like-
realise, but they had names. There was like
it was like the Hulk or whatever. It was like the. I can't even remember.
the beauty,
lad.
the beauty that was Belle,
Who was
wasn't
the
it?
beauty?
Or was
Oh,
it was
yeah.
it Belle? Was there
it makes
was there a
sense.
beast?
The fluffy.
Anyway, that was last year, and those guys they've all moved on. They're definitely not still talking about it.
They're definitely not still messaging me an hour ago about how the marriages aren't legal.
Oh, this year.
Oh,
Because they have been reporting that the marriage is illegal, right? That's from like what last year's press release. Because it's not this year, right?
No, I think
They're not.
they've changed tack. I don't think they're going to go to the Australian format, even though they can legally do it.
I think it's good. I think it's better this way because I think less pressure on them to like every time they're looking at this stranger thinking I'm married to you properly legally, the less chance they put walls up.
Yeah,
Exactly,
that's
can't
true.
have that.
You're just he'll build your way out of the housing crisis.
Okay, so who do we want to talk about? Do we want to talk about these people? Well, there's one glaring.
Yeah, let's just talk about
Contestant.
him.
Yes.
Okay.
Our guy, kind of.
our
A real
guy-
pod mole in a way.
Well,
He's going to listen now because we're going to say his name.
he's definitely going to listen because Levi, his name's
Not
not Levi.
Levi.
His name's Sam. You might remember many a podcast ago.
Controversy corner.
We talked about Styled by Levi. His Instagram name was actually Styled Levi, I think, and so we assumed his name erroneously. We assumed his name was Levi. It's not Samuel Levi. Anyway, he's changed his Instagram handle now to clear that up. But he is appears to be like Ben Blackwell from last year's season. He was
Not Ben from Lost,
not Ben from Lost.
who I have been told I have a strong physical resemblance to.
Not Ben Lummis, who you also have a
Ben?
strong physical resemblance.
He's got the
to.
receding hairline. He's a sort of a rat-like creature.
That's what I was going to say. Is it the
Good
rat?
mind control,
The
though.
rat one. The rat freak.
Anyway, so Ben from last year's season we saw a lot of Samuel on his Instagram. They're like firm friends,
Yes.
and
It doesn't scream the right reasons, does it?
it doesn't. It doesn't screen the right reasons. I'm scared to say anything because he seemed angry. We got his name wrong, like proper angry.
And I
Really?
mean, he has also befriended almost every single.
It's
I've
like
seen
he's
him-
part of
I
the
feel
cast,
Really
eh?
good friends with Alicia from season 1.
I feel
of
like
The
I've seen him
Bachelor.
on like Zaren's, Zach and Aaron's
He's mates with Zarin.
Instas.
Yep.
Who else?
He's
He's on the scene.
Camilla Sacre de l'Heure.
Sacre bleu. I mean, he's
How did we
certainly,
not call her that during the season? That's such an oversight.
he's certainly, he's
He's everywhere.
He's everywhere. I mean, he's probably not trying to grow his Instagram profile.
He's not trying to sell watches.
You can do both.
Yeah. Look, I like it. I think it's cool.
Yeah, me too.
I'm excited.
We're
I'm so
this has divided
wildly,
the
I'm
pod.
so wildly uncomfortable with the casting process now, though, because I fear for I want one Angel and Brett.
We'll
Please.
get it.
Please.
I think the oldies are the best bet. Ye oldies are the best bet.
Who are
Who's
ye
a 44?
oldies?
Dave
Dave.
Hang on.
and Ottie. Are we going to assume that they're matched?
Can we stop talking about people who
Julia?
are near, like almost the same age as me as oldies?
Are you
Started on the
not
block.
comfortable with the fact that you're oldie?
Well, last year's oldies were proper oldies, right? And same with
Yeah.
Australia.
But I think technically, for
not
most
people who could actually be in.
We're,
Hang
we're
on,
oldies.
Ottie's 32 if you don't mind.
No, hold on. There might be an older. How old's
Oh, now we're
Julia?
just clicking on
no,
ladies.
she's 32
She's 32.
Oldies.
Who's
Okay.
the oldest woman? And Wayne. Oh, no.
Monique's 25. This is just.
Dave,
is not going
Dave
well.
is 44. He's the ancient mariner.
Well,
Yeah.
I relate to Dave.
I'm really looking forward to meeting Wayne.
Mad shirt Wayne.
Mad shirt Wayne
Loves the
um,
blues.
Loves the Blues?
Loves the
like
Blues.
the Auckland Blues.
Loves the Auckland Blues.
That is impossible. He's got
Oh no,
God,
he hates the
Blues.
Auckland
Thank
Blues.
you.
Forgive me.
He wants a
Et
partner
moi.
who's happy, fun, adventurous. All things that you are, Alex Casey.
Yep.
But he doesn't like people who are two-faced, liars, or Auckland Blues supporters.
Oh my God, he has a hidden talent of making beers disappear.
So good. He's going to be amazing. He's never had a bad breakup.
This is my guy.
Possibly never had a breakup. Possibly never had a girlfriend.
I reckon he's a lovely.
Yeah, he's from the Necky. He wants his happy ever after, just like Samuel Levi. Okay.
man.
Anyone
So
else?
exciting.
Anyone else worth chatting about? We know that so the Cornies were on the case in Wellington, and heard a cafe barista talking to other staff members about some
God.
filming of Married at First Sight at that cafe that afternoon. So they put the word out on the corner, and some other Cornies went there that afternoon
Oh my God.
and snapped some pics, some behind the scene pics.
Shredded corn.
Yeah, so we know a couple of the we know a couple.
Well, I
Confirmed.
mean,
Duncan knows a
I know a
couple.
couple because I went to a wedding.
Yeah,
I can guess
I-
a couple,
I'm
I
not
guess a
allowed.
couple.
but we're not allowed. We're not gonna.
I mean, obviously,
do it.
old Dave is definitely going to be with 32-year-old over the bridge, over the hill, Ottie.
5 from Christchurch this year.
So all
Big
City of Love.
intake. Big intake.
it's like 4 of the women, or all 4 of the women are from Christchurch. What's going on in Christchtchurch? I mean,
Is there
a man
kind of
drought?
Yeah.
Some sort of another natural disaster.
Too soon.
Too soon.
A man drought.
yeah, I know. We get the gag, but just
Sorry, it was just right there.
if all the contractors left, is that what's happened? All the tradies have left.
The tradies have abandoned the ladies.
No tradies for the
God.
ladies. Oh man.
There's a lot of good bars and stuff popping up down there. You know,
Oh.
maybe it's
Single scene.
It's all
yeah.
kicking off. But yeah, it looks like there's heaps of dorks, and I'm excited. I like the look of Fraser as well.
No, don't
No,
cut
don't cut
the
it out.
natural disaster.
Let
joke.
them
People need to
see
know
who you really
Plus,
are.
we're live on Facebook.
Yeah, but that
Bloody
can be.
Laura Geddes probably seen this.
Yeah, she was in there. She was in there. She's
Stop
Cannot-
checking in.
Whoa, we've
Cannot
got
undo.
13 people.
That's amazing. It's going viral.
I just want to say it's not
Huge.
it's not a good
I've
angle
just
for me.
seen you
But,
do this on the stream.
The capped the audience is capped at 713 or something. So you know.
I've never sat up so straight in a
That would break
podcast
me.
right now. It's got a side on view of me.
Ooh.
So
Okay, hold on.
I'll say ooh.
But I'm on. Okay, the seat's really low because of the microphone. I'm not like. I'm a tall chap.
My feet are
Oh
not
my
even
God,
touching the
why
ground.
are you trying to? There's 10 people.
They need to know the
I probably
truth.
know half of them.
They need an
Anyway,
accurate picture of me.
Are
Okay.
both the experts back? Tony's definitely
Tony's
back.
no,
'Cause
Tony's
he was
not, isn't
quoting. He was giving out
I
quotes.
thought Tony was
hot
See you
quotes.
later.
Tony's back. Parney's gone.
no other way around, isn't it?
No, Tony's
Nah, I
back.
think.
Oh,
Yeah, I think. you're
Pani
right.
told me. She gave me the scoop at the at that terrible event that we hosted.
so
not
who's,
terrible, not terrible. Sorry if you're listening. You're an organizer. It was just very big. It was enormous.
it was we were terrible. You and I were terrible.
Oh,
I wasn't
speak
there.
for yourself.
Oh, okay. So who are you saying was? I was trying to.
No, it was just too many cooks.
Okay. Are we done on maths? Just wait till
Just
it hits
can't
the
wait.
Yeah,
screen.
I'm
Just
very, I'm
absolutely can't
extremely
wait.
excited. And Cornies,
So
if you
excited.
see something,
Say
say something.
Okay. Project Runway on the same day
It's
that
also
the.
off colour, by the way.
So it's controversial pod.
Do you see what I'm dealing with?
It's the edge pod.
It's impossible. On the same day that the maths cast was announced, the Project Runway designers were announced. What do you want to know? What do you want to know?
Nothing.
Just their names?
Oh, I'll watch it.
I just like their names.
I like that guy's beard. Who's that?
He's one
Can
of the
I have a look?
judges.
No.
So there's
No.
Misty. She has a streetwear label. There's Bo, who grew up in San Francisco and is now a retail assistant. Senior retail assistant.
He's 37.
Old, way too old for this. Benjamin Alexander, who quite frankly looks like a model. Look at his with his wavy hair.
Frankly.
He's keen on the avant-garde challenges. Camille's got purple hair. She's known as much for her purple hair as her handbag line. I don't think that that's promising for her handbag line.
But also, I mean, surely everyone who knows her for her purple hair.
Yeah, but you
You
would
can't
want
hide
more.
that
You'd
under a
want
bushel.
more people to know about your handbag line than you would about your hair, right? Like I have no idea what colour Armani's hair is.
Who's that?
Giorgio.
Grey?
Oh my god. Surely he's dead.
Okay, but I mean, you're missing the point. If she's got like 100 friends who know her hair colour and she's as well known for her hair colour, you want more than 100 people to know about your handbags.
She's
You know what I'm saying?
just getting started.
What about Hugo Boss?
Yeah,
You know
that's
Hugo
different.
Boss's hair colour?
Blonde?
What,
Wasn't he the
I'm
Nazi
sure that
one?
he's a close. Yeah, he's the
Yes,
Nazi one.
I mean,
Bleach blonde?
Okay, Jess.
Probably.
He's
Jess-
as well known for being the Nazi one as he is for his handbag line.
Jess is a
So
self-confessed.
that could be worse, is what I'm saying.
Jess is a self-confessed big bossy boots, and reminiscent of Cass, not Cass, Kat from The Bachelor AU.
Is she from Bali?
No, but she's a retail assistant and lifelong dancer.
Jane just did a little dance.
I did.
Just
Did a little shoulder shimmy. Judy is a nationally ranked New Zealand chess player. Great.
Oh, we've had that before. Bachelor, season 1.
Oh, yeah,
sorry,
your favourite.
Natasha. Yes, cheers, lady.
Still holding a candle.
Matt's the underdog. He works in a nursery. I'm assuming like a flowery type nursery as opposed to a childcare centre. I don't know.
He does have flowers on his
That's
shirt,
what made me
so-
assume it. I don't know why he's the underdog. Perhaps he's never made a thing in his life.
It's just a big mistake.
There's so many.
They look like mugshots, some of them. There's Messi, who's was a rugby player in his youth and is now sports, blah, blah. Nicole, tarot card reader for the past decade. This is great.
That is
great
good.
lineup.
It's good
Amazing.
stunt casting.
Yeah.
So you like stunt casting here, but not on maths.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Because
Says
maths
a
is
lot
about-
about your opinion about holy matrimony.
No, I don't mind stunt casting on maths. I love stunt casting on maths. I prefer to find it out during the course of the show rather than know it in advance.
Right.
Like I like to believe everyone's there for the right reasons and then find out in
that's fair.
in a turn of events that they're not.
But what do you think an influencer can't also want love?
Not that one.
Oh!
No, I think it can, but I
Time
think
code this. We're going to go back at the end of maths and see how Samuel Levi's done.
okay. I mean, I'm okay with that, but it's more that how the experiment went for Ben, one of his good mates, you'd have to assume
So
that
all your friends exactly like you.
yeah. Just me. It is just me. Me in the mirror at dinner time, eating my 2-minute noodles.
Family as well.
So I speak, yes, on behalf of myself and all my friends. Penny is a self-confessed diva, an Arrowtown retail assistant. A lot of retail assistants. I suppose it's like if you're in LA and you're a waitress or a waiter, you're trying to be an actor, right? And if you want to be a designer, you work retail.
shop.
Work in a shop.
Like
yeah.
Dylan from Survivor.
Don't
He
you
works
reckon
at
they-
the merch thing.
Yes, he does work at the merch
arena.
stand at the concerts.
Don't you reckon, like, if this was the Bachelor AU, they'd have given them, like, they'd have found
Yes.
different titles
Yeah.
for them?
Yeah.
So
it'd
like
be
the
like
venue manager and
yeah.
and the
A re-
political consultant. Or like, come on.
a retail
That means you
assistant.
offer your opinion on politics in some form or another.
A retail assistant would be like a garment sales processor or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I like
That's
it.
quite good. Just came up with that. Caitlin Crisp has got a great name. She's
How many of
positive,
these things are there?
positive, energetic,
Because
and
I
a bit
can't see
bonkers.
them.
Lennon is
Lenin.
yeah, inspired by the Victorian era, and she has African heritage, and she's
It's a big gap.
gender fluid.
Man, this is like an
It
incredible
is.
cast.
It's amazing.
There are
Beth,
so many.
Beth is out to win the competition rather than making friends.
Yes.
That's who I'm
Wow,
going to keep an
that's
eye on.
so-
And then Kerry finally is from Whanganui. Really boring. Painting fences, cleaning swimming pools.
I am a provincial New Zealand architect.
Oh, hang on. He's a pattern maker with Karen Walker, so that's probably
Oh, whoa.
probably relevant.
What is the deal here? Do you have to be? Is it like MKR where it's amateur chefs? Or can you be working in the industry?
I think you'd be working in the
They're all
industry, but
in
you're
the
not your own
industry.
designer. You don't have your own label.
Except for her handbag.
What about
lady.
Handbag McGee?
Yeah, but they're not designing handbags on Project Runway
Why
Whoa.
not?
because they're designing clothing, aren't they?
Oh.
I've not seen it.
Well, Giorgio bloody has it all.
I don't know, but you work up to that point, don't you? Anyway, there we go. That's them. Can't wait. What else? Wholesome Colin, fill me in.
Oh, okay. I want to launch a new segment. We don't have a sting.
Sing it.
Go on.
Colin's Cranny. I know.
Colin's Cranny.
I want to know more.
It's Colin's Cranny, and it's your home of wholesome Colin Mathura Jeffrey content.
All
Because
right.
I've been sending you guys links all week
Have you?
to no avail.
All week?
No, I haven't
What
received a
for?
single one.
I've sent you at least 3.
You sent one about the dentistry.
Yeah, that was cool. But I just think we need to keep
I have-
eyes on Colin.
He opened a dentist clinic or something?
He
or-
opened a denture clinic
A
in
Not
denture?
Howick,
dentistry,
in
denture.
Howick,
Oh.
and he had the big scissors and he cut it open, and it was the most real pod thing I've seen.
Hey,
Yeah.
riddle me this. Do you just, has he got a fee? You know how
Yeah, he does not do anything for free.
Okay.
He's told me that.
So how does it work? How does the denture place, do they ring up, they're like, we would like someone,
No, they don't want someone. They want
They want
the
Colin.
one.
You don't just want,
well, I just, okay.
But I think he also has a very special relationship with dentistry, whether
his-
it's Howick or not.
He's got wonderful teeth.
He's got wonderful teeth, and he always sort of Instagrams and stuff when he's at the dentist. But he took his dentist out for Yumcha, which is the second wholesome news in Colin's Colin's
Where did they go?
I don't know.
Did he not
I don't know
location
which
stamp
one.
it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I'm just curious.
One more,
Oh, okay.
a tweet, which I think I did send to you, where he said, I was walking down the road, and the next minute I'm having a double scoop ice cream in a cone. I heart New Zealand. Kiss, kiss, kiss.
No one's ever tweeted. That's right. I remember that. That sentiment hasn't existed on Twitter since like 2014.
It's gorgeous.
New Zealand hearts you back, Colin.
We do. I think
All
we
of
should have
us.
Christmas with Colin
Yeah.
this year.
Christmas in the Colin.
Sounds painful. Yeah, Christmas with Colin. Perhaps we could have a corny Colin, very corny Colin Christmas. And
Yeah,
then
yeah, that could be a spectacular.
ticketed-
And he
A
can
ticket
pick
in,
Santa,
show.
and he can give out chicken. To all
We
the
can-
cornies.
and dentures. To all cornies that need them.
And breaking, it's not breaking, it's breaking my brain. In breaking news, Gary McCormick is the hottest radio hunk of 2018.
truckers.
This
the
is
trucker
a.
It was Roger Farrelly last year.
There's nothing sacred anymore.
That's ridiculous too, but I didn't know about it at the time. And also now Rock and Rod just. I mean, he's in shape now for sure.
But
Gary
that was last year.
McCormick. This
He's
is
66.
so I found this out in a press release from MediaWorks, and there was no sort of like wink or like we did a funny campaign. Like it was just like this is the most natural thing in the world.
So
Out of all of the hunks in our solar system,
I don't even know who the other hunks were. I have to assume that like Sam,
There's always
Weatherman
like,
Sam was in there,
no,
right?
because it's.
Oh, is it only MediaWorks?
Well, I mean, they wouldn't
Why?
be reporting the. Yeah, I don't know.
no, it was a Woman's
No,
Day.
I think it's open season.
It's Woman's Day. It was Woman's
Because
Day
I think
thing.
like Mikey Havoc was nominated. It's like anything goes.
Can you look up and see who the nominees were?
What is this called? This thing
it's called the Women's Day Hottest Radio Hunk. They had a very.
Gary McCormick. I mean, do I not remember what he looks like? Like a sort of a white raisin.
That's exactly what he looks like. I mean, he's standing next to Simon Barnett, who's a much hotter hunk.
But Simon Barnett has betrayed MediaWorks. He's
This
gone to
has not
ZB.
got to do with MediaWorks, Duncan.
Everything has to do with
Got too
MediaWorks.
far
There
this time.
you go.
See, that's not a.
No, this is very okay. It's very misleading image at the top of the Now
I'm
to Love
sweating.
website piece that I was
Love
reading
Now
about
to Love.
it. There's a man with wet white pants on with a tie at the waist.
Goes home.
Wait, white pants.
He's somewhere with very crystal clear water and he's got his hands casually in his pocket, but there's no taking away from his many
Is
abs
that-
and pecs and
Is that Gary McCormick's body?
his D'Angelo V. And yes, it's not Gary McCormick.
This is fake news.
It's fake bloody news. That's
Look
Gary.
at that.
You scroll down
Is that
one.
a cover?
It's actually cool.
This
I
Gary
like
McCormick
it. I've
is
changed my mind.
laying down in front
Can we
of a fire.
show the camera?
Show the camera Gary lounging like David
Well, let's check
Brent.
it in the comments.
Can I read you the top 10?
God.
Because I don't know who any of these people are.
Yeah, carry on.
Oh, no, these are the Breeze hunks. MediaWorks.
No, that's something else.
Is the Breeze not...
No, but what are you doing? It's just
I don't
top
know
10
what I'm
radio
doing.
hunks.
No, this is Now to Love. This is Now to Love. Robert Scott? Who's that?
Yeah, he's a
Don't know.
yeah. He's
Don't
a
know.
radio
Look.
announcer. Yeah, carry on.
Steve Joel?
Let's see.
No.
These aren't real people. These are stock images.
Stu Smith?
Even the names are just clearly made up.
That ain't real.
Is this 2018?
I'm not sure, Jane.
These are hunks.
These are,
These are-
No, that's
These are so-called hunks, yeah.
oh,
Shit, maybe I'm a hunk. This is great.
Okay.
This is changing the world.
One of the ZM lads. It's
Gary McCormick. Oh yes, no, you're right. Vaughan Smith from ZM, Tammy Davis from
Sure.
George FM. Tammy Davis is
Hunk.
he's a hunk.
Ding, ding, ding.
Joel Palmer, who?
No.
Brooke Roscoe, Robert Scott.
Why have none of them got
Robert-
funny names?
Who's Robert Scott?
Like-
Oh no, that's
The
not.
Breeze. Look, I don't know.
Flinny. Why aren't they all called Flinny? Like, it's just almost, they can't be on the radio if they don't have a funny name.
I don't know who most of these people are. So now I'm saying
There's got to be
maybe
hunkier
he just
people.
maybe he just was
Clint. Bloody hell.
Clint is hunky as all shit.
Either of the Clints.
all the Clints.
Who's the other Clint? Not Brown.
Clint Randall and
Randall
Clint
and
Oh, yeah.
and Clint
what's his name?
Randall.
We're talking about, to be clear, we're talking about Clint X the
I'm talking
Edge.
about both.
All the Clints.
I don't know the other one.
Okay, let's move on.
Randall.
Is Randall his surname or I think
Randall's
it's his
his
first
surname.
name?
Yes.
No.
But they
No, his
call-
name is Clint.
Oh, and so
It's
he had to
Clint.
cede it
Be
because there already
Randall.
was a Clint.
Yes.
There was already a Clint.
Love
God,
it.
I love it when it all finally clicks into place for Duncan.
Clint's into place.
Ways to decide I'm going to drop my entire life in.
I am disgusted at how much you have copied my husband.
This is fine. Don't even
The Block NZ is in its dying days.
Hallway week. Fucking
Oh
hell.
my god.
No, entrance, Lou, and two slots.
Powder
Powder room.
Powder room.
Yeah,
Is
but
it-
it's a loo, isn't it? We talked about powder room. It's a toilet. But Amy and Stu bloody romped home. Predicted that after we saw the houses because I said they're the only ones who had anything
Gorgeous
going on in
wallpaper.
their loo. They romped home.
Not,
with
to
the
be clear,
Wallpaper.
not inside the loo.
Well, that's the thought, though, isn't it? It's a thought.
That's the next level. The wallpaper was divisive round ours.
Oh,
Really?
really?
Nikki and Robin hated it. I loved it.
You have to see it in person. I was quite taken with it. It definitely looked better in person than on the telly.
If you, oh no, nothing.
What?
If you were there for a long time,
What did you do?
it could get kind of buzzy.
Yeah, but I think
yeah.
generally, I don't think there's no wallpaper on the back of the door, and the toilet looks straight at the door. So
Oh,
you
so
probably,
the door's like where you center yourself and you're like,
yeah,
So you'd have to go reverse on the
you
toilet.
could blinder yourself, right? Blinker yourself like
Do you guys
that.
ever do that? Is that a thing?
What? So the
Go-
toilet
going
backwards.
reverse.
What?
I'm just saying.
What? What is
I
it?
feel like
it was something
it's,
you've
it's
done.
practical. I
Why-
feel like
why is it
I feel like
practical?
it can be done.
practical?
How's it practical?
Connie, if you're listening.
Everyone has turned off now.
Can you even imagine walking in on someone?
I just want to know
It
the
needs a
basics.
special name like side saddle or
No,
reverse
it
cowgirl.
doesn't. Why? No, but no one's doing it, so it doesn't need a
That's the
name.
worst thing you've ever said.
Why would you do that? How is it practical?
I just say it's physically possible.
No, physically possible and practical are two very different things. Lots of things.
What
are
if you wanted to like rest your arms
Oh my god!
while you're reading your Kindle?
But I really, you've done this, haven't you? You've done this.
I haven't done this.
You've done it. You know
I
too
haven't
much.
done this.
You know too much.
It's so specific. Reading your Kindle. What were you reading, Duncan?
I just read books about Wall Street titans
Oh my god.
who've fallen low. Black
Okay.
Edge. Black Edge is what I'm reading. I don't read a reverse on the toilet.
I just is it so that you don't have to like turn around? You just walk straight
I'm just
in.
saying it's
And then
possible.
back
It's
straight out
physically
again.
possible. If you want the full trippy effect in Amy and Stu's bathroom, I'm just saying.
I just can't do this anymore.
But you got your Kindle.
12 hours battery life, at least.
Oh god. Okay.
you got a-
Amy and Stu
Paperweight.
Oh my god.
with their versatile toilet, one that whole space. Look, it was just basically the bits and pieces leftovers
Yeah.
week, and they won by like such a large margin that Agnew didn't even bother playing his 7,000 minus ones and undos.
Is he
and
still not? Is he still holding those?
yeah, because
He's going to take that. He's going to try and include them in the.
They
It's
won
like a
by-
chattel.
They
in
won
the
by
auction.
5 points. So his two undos would have done
Can't do
nothing.
anything.
Amy and Agnew had a hangout, like a little hug and stuff this week.
About what?
I don't know. It was like the 5 minutes that I saw. They bonded over their love of the colour mustard, and they basically were like, "Don't let Claire and Stu know that we're being nice to each
Affair.
other."
Oh no.
Whoa. Emotional affair.
Yeah, well, clearly.
Were
Yeah.
they in a car?
No. That's That's all dirty now. No one's going in that car. And then the next line I've got, oh my God, it's so boring now, I can't deal. It's gone a bit,
I haven't watched it at
the
all.
home stretch is a bit boring.
Did the boys get 2 out of 10 for their something?
The
Like-
hallway, I think.
Did they?
It's pretty savage.
Because they had the light up balustrade. The girls got a bad mark because they had the square balustrade.
Look,
Well,
that's fair.
I think so.
I don't
that
want
looks
to run
uncomfortable.
my hand up a square balustrade.
No.
There's nothing on the walls and the boys. What are you doing?
I did love that, and I just remember my favourite moment was just Anya doing this big lecture about how to do varnishing, and he was so stoked on it, and then just got owned by Jason for a crap varnishing job.
No.
That was great.
It broke his poor soul.
Yeah,
Anyway,
but he's work shy, that man.
yes,
And
yes.
like when they
That's for
could, when he got when he had to stick around and do it, I liked seeing his builder get tetchy with him. Their builder just straight up hates them.
yeah, totally.
Is it Dan?
Dylan.
Dylan. Yeah, I mean he's got a bad
Dills.
attitude.
No. Different season, whole different.
No, but they do call him Dills, I think.
Yeah, but not Dills and Dills.
No, it's not Dills and Dills.
Was it with a Z or what?
I don't know. I've never seen it written.
He's got quite a bad logo for his building company. Like this, they use like a big B because there's a B, and then I think it's bad design. Tina, can you look it up and just give us a verdict? Tina is co-recording and is also
What's
a
she
spin-off
searching
designer.
there? Dylan from the Blocks logo.
Yes,
But-
exactly.
Okay, great. That's gonna be it's gonna be fine because it's not like there was two Dylans on the block a couple of years ago. That's gonna f that up for you.
I don't know how Google works.
Okay.
We still haven't got anyone. No one's got in touch sending us stuff from the block. No wax strips.
Oh,
No My Little Pony
No.
bag.
But is that a good
I don't-
segue into a detour into
No.
review?
not yet.
oh,
so
Carney Farm.
hungry.
I just need to say about how they always year after year on the block they play out this fantasy on the television about how the auction's 2 weeks away, but they finished recording about 7 years ago. Like they pretend that what we're seeing week to week is happening week to week.
I really hope you're watching this on Facebook Live right now because Jane looks
Jane is
fried. She
completely-
looks like she's 3 days into Burning Man,
but they
ready to pass a
But they
party.
use it as a narrative, and it like, oh, they're so stressed out. It's 2 weeks to auction day, and there's so much to be done. It's like they
all
stop
good.
filming,
It
and
looks
there's
like
like
a
a month
random's
in
going to
between.
squat in their house.
I mean, we
before
went
then.
through. There were like
Well,
post-it notes on everything. Being like, fix that.
Yeah,
that.
fix this for the
Got
sponsors.
shitloads of time.
So
Have
just
fun with it.
Just relax, guys. It's
We're going to
fine.
hopefully go to the auction, Some combination of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be in LA, so not me. So
La-di-da.
Yeah.
literally, Alex has just opened this Systema container.
Can we?
So I guess we just
I feel like we
review it
need to re-emphasize just what an amazing thing
Holy-
this was, how
look
it
at
happened,
it.
etc. Let's tell the story.
I don't even really
Well,
know
I
how it
didn't see.
happened.
Did you see them arrive?
No one saw. Like basically, I think.
How did they get in the building?
I
I
think-
told them. I was messaging with her.
Right.
She messaged me.
Because someone just opened the door and there they were. It was like a baby born on the mat.
Oh,
She just.
I don't think she knocked, or if she knocked so quietly, and they were just.
so nice.
It was
So
3
okay.
decent size, brand new
Systema containers.
containers
Um,
with things inside.
full of brownies.
Stacked with brownies.
But the thing is that you guys have already had all yours. And so now
no,
you're wanting
no,
mine.
because
Yeah.
we shared them.
I just
So
want
we
that's,
shared
one.
them.
that's your problem.
I only had
just want
3.
one.
I've got nothing to do with me.
I'm starving.
You can't make
Jane,
me.
we have a caring culture.
Anyway,
at
so
the spin-off.
Laura from a corn
With brownies.
corn dog from way back, who we met actually at Tracy Jules' book launch at Time Out, made us some brownies and gave us a whole flippin' Systema each. Well,
It
I'm
was
just,
so
this
amazing.
is my first
At
taste.
first, I thought it might have been poison just because of like some of the 1080 stuff.
Okay,
I
but-
don't know,
No,
but
no.
it ended up.
I trust
it was
her.
an amazing. No, but I didn't know it was from her at the time. You know, when you just get
Okay, here we go.
stuff in handy
Here we go.
towels.
Here we go.
You going?
Oh my god, it's heaven. I don't even really like chocolate that much, but this is amazing.
It's
But,
just
yeah.
intensely chocolatey.
But it's the perfect. What's it got? That gooey stuff. What's that?
It's some sort of
Is
Whittaker's.
it caramel?
Oh my
Look
god!
at this. That's why I took this one.
I
I
think
don't know
there's
how
some-
you guys
See,
left
look
this
at
one
this.
with all of those.
I think
Yeah.
there's some sort of chocolate bar melted into this.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
like a
there's
Whittaker's.
Whittaker's caramel.
Oh my god!
This is the 4th or 5th I've had. They were better when they were still warm, which is. But they're still
Did
incredibly
they turn up
good.
warm?
They turned
Yeah.
up warm. It was eerie.
We just hold on to it. It was crazy. I've just had an idea. When the Bake Off starts, Real Pod Bake Off, corny bake-off. Send me baking, is what I'm saying.
Oh, amazing idea. Such an innovator.
It's a great... Tina's nodding.
Podcast over. Or eating, sorry.
Don't put needles in them, though.
Oh my God, don't even put that in their heads.
Yeah,
Oh, my
grub.
God. Forget it. I've never seen anything.
Okay. 1,000 out of 10. A million.
good.
Yeah.
The highest point.
Literally the nicest thing that's ever happened.
And I may
Yeah,
as well
that's
just...
so good.
I'm just going to shove this. I'm just going to segue into Real Pod Fan of the Week. Definitely
yeah.
100% Laura.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
she's the first member of the Real Pod Hall of Fame. Is that a thing? Or is that we're building adjacent
Oh my
to the
God,
museum
okay,
Yeah,
on,
that's
on
the
the
hallway.
Real
When you
Pod
walk
campus?
into the atrium,
You're going to get some...
there's like marble busts of all the corners in the corner.
Very elaborate.
Anyway,
Money's no object.
Laura,
Alice, what out of 10?
7...
million.
Oh,
Okay.
give me a fright.
Tina?
7 million.
Oh.
I'm going to give it a Tina rating of like a fresh sandwich when you are about the carbs. So
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
that's as good as it gets. Fresh as well.
Fresh sandwich when
So-
you're about the carbs. I love it.
Okay.
Or a delicious brownie when you're about the brownie.
yeah.
So intense.
I can't talk. I'm so sorry. It's terrible radio.
There's a
Terrible
lot of
podcast.
We all
caramel.
bit at the same time.
The caramel is quite binding.
Is it like when old Tania ate the honeycomb?
Honeycomb, yeah.
Just
Oh,
waxy.
Tennille.
Tennille's
Good segue,
contributed
Jane.
almost nothing.
That is a good segue. But anyway, yeah, sorry, just quickly, Laura, message us and we'll get you a Nando's voucher. The Bachelor AU on Tuesday night. It was a little bit dull this week apart from the big news.
Well, they kicked off the... I mean, even that was quite dull. They kicked off the 3 bad people. Not meaning to. They meant to leave Romy, but like a coward, she ran away. Which kind of bunged it up a bit. I think we have to lean hard back into Cass to sort of to fix the season. It's a bummer because it had been so exciting, but I also sort of agree with his general principle that it's just toss them.
The Casa of love.
I'm a bit
Casa.
concerned because it's getting very close to Nando's o'clock. Can we make sure that no one eats our Nando's? Just saying. That's all. Someone.
Release
Um,
the hounds.
Okay, so on Tuesday night's episode, Brittany got a one-on-one. So it's like her second one-on-one.
Oh, yeah.
She went to the, which Cass was completely fine about, by the way. Cass is totally okay
Cass
with.
is really chill.
Cass is really chill with everyone getting one-on-ones and not her. She's just waiting patiently. They go to a wildlife place where there's reptiles.
I was scared of the crocodile.
The crocodile was terrifying.
Apparently, it was kicking off in the news. It was bad that they let the crocodile eat the string.
Yeah, I didn't think that looked like it was supposed to happen.
You've got this theory of I'll tell you just taking
No,
a giant
go
bit
on. This is a
of
caramel too.
brownie. Last night when we were watching, we had a little Real Pod party. Eat lots of lollies. You posited a theory that he just all his dates are quite shit concerts and just like stuff he'd like to do.
And
Yeah.
then someone brought this up in
This
the
has
corner.
been in the corner, yeah. Because it's pure, weird like motorsport, moonhopper, any kind of novelty sport, if not real sport.
Literal sword fighting.
Sword fighting. I mean, the honey thing was kind of fine. But
Bees,
yeah,
though,
he's
danger.
true. And the honey theme. But yeah, it's a little bit annoying. I guess the hot air balloon was quite romantic. But again, danger has the
Danger.
element of like, I just don't feel like he's thinking about what the woman would like to
Do you
do.
think his name is Honey Danger Badger?
Oh my God.
It's not very easy to say, by the way.
Danger day. But yeah.
Look, I mean, he's trying to find someone who can fit into his fast-paced
Adventure sports lifestyle.
adrenaline
Yeah.
junkie lifestyle.
They're doing like mud something next week.
They're
He
doing the
likes when
Krypton
they hit
Factor challenge
it at
next week.
pace, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, he does. Jog on.
But they're also not good opportunities to get to know anybody for the most part, right?
Like, they got their little bite
Get,
to eat.
get out of your comfort zone and
Yeah,
Have a
and you
bit
always
of a
get
cuddle.
that thing where like you do the thing that you face your fears together, and then you have a cuddle, and it's kind of the adrenaline's
have a
running,
bit
and
of
you
prosecco and
Bob's your uncle,
For some. True.
Badger's your boyfriend. Anyway, they
wouldn't be shocked if Cass just like walked in when you said that.
What did you say?
with their little get together after feeding the crocodile, killing the crocodile with a piece of string, they discussed life plans, and it turns out they've got the exact same life plans.
Yeah.
She gave a very safe answer when he said, what do you want to do? She was like, I want to have children, but not yet. I've got other things I want to do, travel, etc. And he was like, whoa, that is crazy. That's exactly what I want to do. And he was like, I want to settle in Byron Bay. She was like, what do you know? I want to settle in Byron Bay. How about that? So
they're like the same age as well, right? They're both.
They were. I think they're twins. They're both born at the same hospital at the same time to the same mother.
Imagine
so
that as a plot twist.
that would be a great plot twist. Separated at birth. Anyway, group date's a lie detector. The great lie detector.
Steve.
Steve, I found out last night. I was talking to your wife, Duncan. Your wife, Nikki Duncan. He's very sexist. Very sexist man. Allegedly.
He vibes that way.
Well, she said that when he came to her workplace conference thing, and I thought he was making jokes. She was like, he was dead serious, saying that the lie women tell the most is that they did something about like.
I was like, this is an old top. I've had it for ages.
Yeah, like hiding from their husband that they've spent money, and then the lie men tell the most is when their wife says, "Does my bum look big in this?"
Oh, that's rank.
And then
Steve.
It can't be serious.
I assumed it was part of his bit, like
It
loosening
does
up the
sound
crowd.
like a
But she was
bit.
like, no, I spent a lot of time with that man over the course of that day. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
16. Shit.
Sorry. I mean,
really sorry. For
The
us
microphone
recording
is
it.
If we
held.
get to
That's
20,
good. That's good.
what
Okay,
can we do?
move away slowly.
I'm gonna have another brownie.
The microphone.
to celebrate.
The
We get
microphone
to
is held
20, we're having
together.
another brownie.
Like, we should all talk over the top of each other.
Cornies,
Well-
share this with your friends.
What is this?
Tag.
It's like
Tag
holographic
your mum.
sellotape.
Beautiful. That's design right there.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm entering Project Runway.
We're just not even doing a podcast.
Oh my
now.
god, this is so bad. Okay, so the lie detector guy, he's very onto it. Picked up that Cass is a stage 5 clinger, which was, definitely not visible to the naked eye. So that was good. It was worthwhile getting him in.
Oh, Cass.
And then like if someone touched the badger, he was like, "Oh, it's good they're open."
Yeah.
And if people didn't like divulge their life story to him, he was like, "Ooh, walls up." Walls
It
up.
takes many, many years, Jane, to learn these skills.
It does, yeah.
A specific set of skills. Can we talk about Deanna?
Who?
The stone-faced.
No feelings.
I wonder, she surely has emotions. I'm sure we would have seen them when she arrived at the intruder thing.
might be
I'm
a
sure she was
sociopath.
something. I think she misunderstood the brief of sitting down with Steve. I think she was
Oh, she's like,
worried he was going to break her psychologically.
and then she had to hide.
So she locked it down.
Right.
and that
or
bit
that
of-
it was like a competition. It was like, can I
Yeah.
prevent this man having access to my files?
Because it was so weird. That's the only explanation I can think
Probably.
of. It was so strange.
And that's she probably didn't misunderstand the brief. That was probably the brief she was given. No? I mean,
Get rid of the
not all
intruder.
reality TV is as real as it may seem. That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Stop it.
Write a book.
Anyway, throughout the whole episode, we were teased about Brooke's big secret. And it turns out her big secret is that she's had a couple of lady friends in the past that she's had close relations with.
Shock horror.
She spent some time detailing to the badge about how she falls in love with the person, not the gender. And his immediate response was, okay, so now that you have both, men or women, which one do you think?
That was tense, eh?
It was intense.
It was a bad question.
And that just so long as you're sure it's blokes from now on, because, and it was like, I thought, because the way she explained it was real cool.
Yeah, she
And I
did.
thought, and Badger in general, it seems like a top bloke. But yeah, I thought that was a little bit
It was a bit raunchy.
sort of needy and kind of like a weird
it
thing
showed
to
a
ask
lack of understanding
a
of
23-year-old.
but also of everything that she just said.
Yeah, totally.
And also, she came back and said, "Oh, definitely men."
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
she's trying to trap a badger.
Of course, she's trying to trap a badger. But inside, she must have been rolling her eyes, going, okay,
calm down."
men. That's
Yeah.
fine. That's obviously the right answer here. Move on." So he seems fine with it. He seems all G with it.
Yeah.
Um,
Could have gone a lot worse. It was Australia after all.
Yeah, it could have. Yep. Though I am, we had many theories on what the secret might be, and that never came up for me. I didn't think
No.
that. But
I
thought
like,
murderer.
Kid.
Or
I thought
Killed someone
maybe
in a
she
car
had
crash.
adopted a child out or something, or I don't know.
Killed someone in a car crash.
Oh,
Shoot
the other
the
thing I was
star.
thinking is that she'd done a nudie shoot,
Who did that?
like Tasteful Nudes or
Like,
something. Jade from The Bachelor,
That's right.
America, and she's now married and had a baby with someone that she met in Paradise, which
right.
is sweet. Jade and Tanner.
I've
Okay.
done a nudie.
Deanna of the No Feelings, she went home
Yeah.
on
She
Tuesday
probably
night.
wouldn't be sad about it.
Wednesday night, we had a driving group date. They went to the racetrack.
Shit date.
It was a shit date. I mean,
So bad.
Nick was guiding via walkie-talkie as they were all blindfolded. I mean, just do a driving
And so boring,
competition.
just so
but you don't need to
boring.
blindfold them, do you? Just
What is he
one-
testing there?
I don't know.
It was just bad TV, which is the first time this season you've been able to say that.
It
Yeah.
says here Sarah's had no experience driving a manual, but that's actually Dasha in my Word document. My Google Docs is racist, quite frankly.
It is.
It's
it
auto
is.
corrected to a good old.
That was Don Brash.
Didn't they?
Don Brash thought that, didn't he?
Brooke was
Yeah.
wearing a neckerchief, which you commented on, Duncan. I hadn't really thought much about it, except for that's an interesting look.
I just thought it was definitely weird, like it was a thing. It was
And
a
then
choice.
and then I thought she's got hickey under there.
Yeah, the
hiding a hickey.
hickey theory. Hiding a
but
hickey.
Joy, this wearing a neckerchief is so much more attention.
What, than a hickey? Than a giant
No, but-
flaming hickey?
I don't know.
Yeah, but it could just be like a quirky fashion decision versus showing a hickey in front of all the other girlfriends.
Yeah.
You know, that wouldn't go
Man,
down well at
Cass's
all.
head would explode.
Oh my
It
god!
would.
She's
but we
probably
haven't seen a hickey on the telly. So when does the hickey happen?
this. I think
So she's
things,
still got the key.
I
Remember
think
that
things
definitely
happen.
real key that she's got. So
I think there's some
True.
things that happen off camera.
I don't believe it.
We've
Not
seen
a
them. We've
hickey.
seen them packing down their
They
cameras
get their
and saying
best
we
guys
done.
on the job if there's a hickey going on.
Sophie's terrified of. Everyone's got their fears in life, and Sophie's fear is of reversing.
The only thing.
So she would probably use the toilet that way, right? Oh no, she couldn't because she
that
had
would
to reverse
terrify
out.
her. That would be
terrify
like a
her.
living
It terrifies
nightmare.
all of us.
I'm sure.
So once you're backwards on the
There's
toilet, you have to
seven-
reverse out.
There's no- I think the whole
Well,
point is there's
especially
no
a narrow
turning.
toilet like Amy and Stu's. I'm sure there's 700 people in the corner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Someone will have done it. Like it's just, that's how the world works. For a laugh,
Well,
for
that's
a dare.
the worst thing is I'm pretty sure someone's going to
gonna do it
now
now.
if they haven't
Someone's
already.
going to do it.
Keep us posted.
Take a selfie.
And if you don't want to share it with the whole corner, you can contact us privately with your confessions,
While at the
with
racetrack,
your
not
truths.
While at the racetrack, the badge sits down with a couple of the badgettes, and I think it was when Sophie's doing her facing her fear of reversing, and he says, "We're in the nosebleeds," and they're sitting right next to the track.
Jane was so steamed
I
about
was
this
so
last night.
angry about this.
Wouldn't shut up about it.
The nosebleeds is when you're up so high that the pressure would make you have your nosebleed. Like if you're at Staples.
Yeah.
I've been in the nosebleeds at Staples. It feels like
Are
you're
you
going
going
to.
to LA shortly?
Is that?
Yeah.
You sound like someone who's. Yeah.
I haven't been to
Have you travelled?
been to a basketball game in my time. I felt like I was going to fall down. Like it was so steep and
Did
so
you get
high.
a nosebleed?
No, but that's what they call the seats.
But what?
So the nosebleeds are not the very closest seats. I think he was thinking if we get hit by her in her flying vehicle, we're going to get a nosebleed, which is probably fair. But that's
the
not
badge
what the
just
term
says
means.
anything 100% of the time.
That's true.
And most
Not
of them are
fair
sort
to
of
pull it
made
up
up,
on
like
this.
bespoke badge.
Anyway, Sophie was desperate for
Okay.
one time, so she made up the thing about being scared of reversing, which won her one on one time because she did some reversing. She like faced her fears. What happened? They had that lovely setup with the tyres around.
Oh, yeah. What
One
did
of
Joe?
the Sexy top
Industri-
gear.
industrial-
That was very accurate.
Sexy top gear, right?
Industrial chic. Is that what she-
It was. I mean, honestly, it's almost like no rose for you for calling that industrial chic because
Yeah.
Sexy Top Gear was 100%
But
what
she
it
was doing her best with a horrible situation. Like, that's literally his man cave. His, like, dream fantasy man cave that he's getting to live out because he has
So
a production
funny.
crew that will do anything for him. They were sitting on, like, were they sitting in, like, car seats?
They were sitting in car seats,
Look, the
So-
intern went nuts.
like
They
a
were given a
racing car
brief
bed,
and they went
yeah.
crazy.
and it was a weird week to give you like a box of Australian produce.
I
When a grub had gone mad with needles.
Okay, this is what happens when you pre-record.
It's
though.
extreme.
So you gotta
dark.
do it all live, just like us. You know, nowhere
Yeah,
to hide.
that was the prize, the Evos.
Those are, as
It'd be zucchinis here now, by the way.
what are you?
Well, I put 0.4 kgs of zucchini into my
Online shop.
into my trolley, into my online shop, and it was going to be like $10 or something.
What?
Oh my
$23 a kilo.
What?
Yeah.
I can grow
There's a
those.
zucchini shortage where you have to bloody hurry up.
In summer. Not well.
Okay.
I'd
well,
probably
this
get
is
about
all
$10
going.
worth if I went really hard.
I want to know how
crap.
ripe those avocados were. Because if
They
they were
didn't
ready
look
to go,
good.
that's a nightmare.
Oh, it is. But,
Well,
there's-
that's-
but she's going to go home and share them.
Well, exactly. So they were like, well, it's a special prize for you.
Yeah, she's
But
burdened
it's-
with the labour, probably.
Can you freeze an
Yeah.
Evo?
Millie
Yes.
Holmes did.
Well, there you go.
But
She's
I
the
think
only
she-
one. Maybe she's done other
But she
unique
hasn't cut it open
things
yet.
on
Okay.
the
I'll
toilet.
stay tuned.
I'm just saying.
During the
Millie
car-
Holmes has
don't know.
not done your freak toilet thing.
It's possible. I'm just
Oh
saying.
my God.
It's a big world. People experiment.
Okay, no one's done that ever, by the way. Ever,
I've
ever,
definitely
ever.
done
Except
it.
for you.
It's too
just
easy.
you. Just you.
Like, in some ways, it's easier than doing it normal because you just walk straight up and then
Is it Duncan?
think about
That
it.
is definitely the theory of a person who's
Think
tried it.
about it.
But hold on.
Because you walk up and
What
you
do you
go,
do with your pants?
You go,
Completely off? Because that's a real idea.
Or do you kind of like lean forward into it?
think about
Like
that.
stripper pants on. And you whip
It's
them
like
up.
when you're wearing Adidas snap locks.
What are your underwear?
It all comes off. Shoes. So
Couldn't you go just around
Shoes
the,
is fine.
Could you go
Shoes is
around the
fine.
ankles though, and then kind of lean, like
no.
lean,
And then just
this
lean
is your
forward.
seat, you just kind of like leaning.
I think this point's what Pete Evans was
forward.
talking about when he said you're shitting wrong. Do you get them up on the wall? Extra leverage.
No.
No,
You do
no.
not. With
It
your shoes
requires-
still on.
Oh my god.
That's not the problem. Just by the way.
There's so many problems. Also, don't they make toilets so that there's shelves? God, never
Oh,
mind.
no, it's not.
You'll
the
end up-
problem.
it's gonna-
Hold on,
it's
we're
gonna-
staying out of the bowl.
gonna
Working
end
really
up
well for ages.
sitting on that little shelf bit. That's all I'm saying. If you do it behind the toilet that way.
On the
It is
Don't
good, isn't
stay
it?
out of the bowl, Jane.
You started
No,
this.
I was above it.
Okay,
You're going to poo on the ledge.
No, I'm going to draw you a diagram. It's okay.
Remember we had like 3 months where we just all poo all the time, and then we got out of the gutter.
And then we dived on in, like right into the poo
Yeah.
pond. Okay. Sorry. So I'm so sorry. I really am.
Oh my God.
Okay. While we're on the car date back at the house, Cass is still waiting for her one-on-one time, and Jamie Lee gets the samurai date, and Cass just is destroyed. So it's just Cass and Emily who haven't had one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we know from the teaser that Cass's time is coming.
Oh my
big
God. It's
yellow
going to be the
bus.
huge, the hugest day ever. The water park, some
It's like
weird
he's
swing.
taking his niece out,
It's like a mega day.
like a cool uncle day.
I don't think it's the most romantic vehicle. It's not like the Harley pickup that Tennille got.
Oh God!
School bus is creepy, like straight up.
Yeah, it's like Nightmare on Elm Street.
Samurai date didn't go well
No.
for Jamie Lee. She couldn't put the sword out. Couldn't put it
So to
in.
speak.
She really didn't feel that the outfit was sexy enough. He was really into it. He was like pulling out the sugoi kawaii, and she
Yeah.
was like, "Whoa,
He loved
he can speak Japanese in those two words." She was very impressed.
She was really impressed, but was it her little arms?
I mean,
That's
that was
my
the
theory. Big sword, little arms, if you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah, so she's
She really struggled.
she did. She didn't enjoy it.
She
at
just
all.
never got in the moment the whole time.
No.
She was
But
trapped in
just
her head.
fake it, right? Like, or like have some fun with it. Be like, oh my God, I can't get my bloody sword in because of my little arms, and have a lol with the badge. Because he'd be into that. He'd be into a lol, wouldn't he? But
Well,
she
and
was
also he
taking-
likes to help out.
Yeah, and she was being too serious, and then I think, and he just was like, I don't think she's maybe having as much fun as I am on this date.
But he didn't do anything really to help her, right? He just kept being like, don't know, like all his little moves.
I'm
had
not-
her
out.
I paid for an hour. I'm using an hour.
They 100% are not getting married. She didn't get a rose on that date, so they come back. They come back to the cocktail party, and Cass is just like, all right, the most important question, did you get a rose? And she's like, no, I didn't get a rose. And she bursts into tears, and Cass is like, oh, I felt bad.
Yeah.
But she
Did
clearly
she?
didn't get a rose.
I have this theory that maybe Cass didn't feel bad.
I don't think Cass felt bad. Tennille, but does Tennille pull Nick's side, or does he pull her
She started
aside?
crying behind the trestle thing.
They talked first, and then she cried, and then they talked some more or something, right?
There was an amazing shot when Nick was just looking through this. The
I thought he was
slats.
smelling the flowers.
It's a
Nah, you could
trellis.
hear- you could-
Trellis.
trellis.
Not trestle. I'm sure that
Trellis.
I'm sure catering was on a
Neil.
trestle.
But yeah, Badge like spying through the
Trellis.
trellis was one of the great shots.
Yeah,
Mm.
she so I think she went and kind of was like, I need you to fight for me or some shit. Like I need to know that you want me to open up and you're not. And he just sort of went, yeah, it's a bit
I
tough.
can't do that.
Can't do that.
Yeah, that always gets one or two of them, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
About this point,
And
I
that was
understand it.
probably, I wonder if that was planted by a brilliant story producer who was like, maybe you should just, you want your man to fight for you to go in there and talk to him about it, and then she gets booted.
So Neil's been very well produced this
Yeah.
whole series.
Anyway, she's gone. See you later. Shannon cried when she found out Tennille was going.
Shannon was,
It's not until people leave you
Gutted.
find out who they were actually friends with.
yeah,
The people who are upset to see them go.
yeah. You don't see much of them together at all, eh? Hanging
No.
out.
And Nick he just leads it back to the batch pad.
Yeah.
Where Brooke's waiting with a key.
Yeah.
He's just
Key
like, I'm
part
not even
two.
going back into. I don't think he was that upset about Tennille leaving. I think it
No.
was like, look, she's gone. We don't need to do a rose ceremony. If I don't need to be here, I'm not going to be
Been
here.
a long night.
Been a long night.
Send
Got a
out
water park
Osha.
tomorrow.
Osha sends everybody home.
That's that. But I was getting a bit yawny during this week's offerings.
Yeah.
But Cass's date's coming up, and I'm
Totally.
all in. I'm all in.
So excited.
Okay.
I reckon we should rush through
We've got Gogglebox.
Gogglebox because the Nando's
okay.
is waiting.
Well, this is going to be pretty quick, right?
Is the Nando's here?
Okay, Gogglebox.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm hoping for better
Yeah.
in weeks to come.
Yeah.
There is some really good casting in the rest home and some other sort of smatterings of good people. One guy wore a robe, not appropriate.
The
And-
shortest robe ever, and his legs were hairless.
I mean,
Naturally.
don't judge.
Well,
Don't judge.
I
You've
was
been known to have
freaky.
hairless legs
I
yourself.
would love
I have,
to have
I have.
hairless
Perhaps
Through
he's
legs.
high school.
he might be a cyclist.
yeah, mate, he looked like a
Yeah,
professional
true.
cyclist.
He was definitely very keen to show it off. Whatever
He
was
was.
going
There
on.
was a lot.
Look, I felt that aside from just a couple of groups, for the most part, they were all very self-conscious of the fact they were on television. It looked like they were lit. It looked like perhaps they were
Two
possibly
in particular,
shot
right?
with
Like the
big-
roller derby girls.
Yes. Yeah.
It's too lit. Not in a good way.
Yeah. Just the way you looked at me was terrifying. So hopefully over the coming weeks, because of the format
Oh,
we
you
know
keep
works.
watching.
I've never seen the Australian or the UK ones, which are apparently just, phenomenons.
Yeah.
So I have nothing to compare it with.
The
I
good thing
wonder
is,
how early, when they film it in relation to when it airs. Because they chose...
Like a week or something, maybe? A week earlier?
because I had the Serena stuff was the big timestamp.
And when was that?
That was
Started last week?
about 10 days ago.
Weekend?
It was about
Yeah.
10 days ago that they had the West Side wedding as well. So,
Right.
yeah. So, a week and a bit.
And as it warms up and they figure out how they're doing things, I reckon it's going to get
Yeah.
way more
This is
timely.
probably going to perhaps be a beneficial, like production get to see how it's being received as they're still filming it, and maybe they can make
True.
some tweaks. Which is quite good.
Spin off
Some-
TV, eh?
That's- totally. The thing is, if you're curious about Gogglebox, there's a full hour repeat of it before the spin-off TV on Friday.
Yeah, baby. What a lead-in. They're not going to watch the spin-off TV on Gogglebox, eh? There's just no chance that's going to happen.
I mean, I think it's
Unless we do something crazy, like die.
that would be extreme. A snuff film.
Okay, just quickly.
Do anything for a rating
The
point.
Hoskings have bought a lifestyle block in Matakana, so that's that.
So which my
keeping up
theory
with
of
the
it is
Hoskins, by the way.
maybe they're going to depart.
Far. Oh,
Yeah.
you think you're
Well,
going
it's a long way to travel.
No.
At that hour, though, lovely.
Do you know what I
Still
reckon?
still an hour each way
How old are their
for an
children?
hour's work. Teens.
So I reckon what they probably could do is just come down for the week, stay in an apartment in town.
Do you think they've
then-
gotten it? But they don't own an apartment in
Yes.
town.
That only cost them, the one in Matakana only cost them like 4 point something, and the one they sold was 9.6 or something. So they got heaps
Are
of
you
cash
doing the
there.
math?
So the kids with them on the lifestyle block? Because that's, if they're going to school in Auckland, that's
Maybe
right.
they've bought the lifestyle block and they're going to also buy like a little pied-à-terre in the city.
What?
Whoa, sacred love.
Great judge. Okay, community notice board. Oops, no, I've got a thing for that. Hang on, just a sec.
It's the community notice board.
Just a heads up if anyone's keen. Andrew from Maths.
Still looking for a flatmate?
He's looking to move in a week or two.
He moves a lot. I swear
He
this is like the
does.
5th time he's.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Should never have left Neil and the pig.
Kelly
And the
Smith.
ball.
Kelly's keen to have him on board. Yes, I have a room. New comment. 2 weeks is fine. New comment. PM me, Pam Ewer, Auckland okay or too far. And the next comment, text me, O2, blah, blah, blah.
Wow.
She's keen as. Get amongst it. So that's actually a legit community notice board.
Yeah.
The dude's looking for a place to live, and
looking for a
it could be
place.
with you. What happened to his house that he was building?
Like and subscribe.
Max Key Corner. I know I'll never forget you.
Like and subscribe.
I'm feeling really bad about the fact that there's someone in the corner who we talked about something that they said, and I forgot their name, and then they threw something else at us in the corner, and we're like, "This is me," and hopefully you won't forget my name next time. No, but
What's
like,
their name?
Have you forgotten
I'm
again?
pretty sure it was Cat Fitz, but I can't remember what it was that she gave us again this time. Anyway, sorry.
What are you saying?
I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay.
Oh no.
Anyway,
Max
sorry,
has been really
Kat.
busy.
Max has been
He? Ah, the supermarket
the
shop.
supermarket shop. Go. Yes,
Amazing.
You were all over this.
Why is he buying chocolate calcium 6-pack? I mean, it's delicious.
Delicious.
But it's amazing.
But it's also a mid-market brand, and he's got more money than Jesus Christ.
And as someone pointed out, free-range chook, barn eggs. What's he up to? Like,
That
they've got money to burn.
I reckon he's one of those people who don't really know what a barn is.
They're like, oh,
the
barn
modern
sounds
context.
nice.
Barn sounds
Like
cozy.
like an
I
artisanal.
don't, yeah,
It's like a wedding venue.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
an Airbnb barn.
that's my guess.
Yeah, it was extremely exciting, but we also, in some way or another, definitely contributed to the John Key doing things Instagram, which Max is. And did Max start that?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And he wants
someone-
contributions, though, right?
I think
He's so
someone replied to
torn.
him saying,
I love it,
Loved
but
it.
I hate it.
"Yeah.
What's that?
I want to see his basket every week forever, and I want
Yeah.
to see everyone's basket.
Show us your basket.
Show us your baskets.
New segment.
Celebrity baskets.
Okay, Cat Fitzwater was the one who took the photos at the cafe in Wellington.
Oh, go
Oh.
Cat.
So
That's a huge get.
yeah.
So were you just blinding her for a second week in a row until now?
I was about to. Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay.
Amazing work. So
Um,
do we, that's got there, do we know who
No.
the,
Yeah.
talent is? I don't
We're not
know.
going to say. Not here on the pod. Not here
but
to
if you're in
say.
the corner, you'll know.
There's some people. Yeah. If you're
Well,
in the corner,
it's a voluntary act.
okay.
You seek it out.
Anyway, sorry. Back to Max.
What's the news apart from the shopping?
I think that's it.
Is that it? Oh, Cairo's got a matching car.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is that real?
And
Or
the
is that
number-
a stage bit
I
of social
loved
media
it.
content?
I think it's not real.
I
What was
don't
the number
think
plate?
Cairo likes Max.
Do you think
very much.
Cairo can drive
I
a
don't.
little car?
I mean, if Mark Vetti's got anything to do with it,
I
True.
want to know what's happening with the custody agreement with Cairo as well.
full Max, I reckon.
I'll just give Max a call, shall I? He always answers my calls and my DMs.
He's going to do it. I still believe.
Okay. Hey, thanks very much for listening. Thanks for watching to the
Yeah.
How
remaining
many?
folks in the 16. We're peaked.
Not enough to have another brownie.
Sorry.
But we got Nando's coming.
And thank you to both Alice and Tina who've been on the production side of things today.
And
And to Nando's.
did that happen with the book pod?
What?
So we've got a promotional segment for another spin-off product.
We should have put that at the beginning. It's terrible we put it at the end because there's no one listening anymore.
No, people listen the whole
Okay,
way through.
okay.
Listen to it. It's Paper Cuts. It's a really good pod. Give it a hone.
What's it about?
Well, wouldn't you just have to listen?
Bye.
Hi, guys. We are the Paper Cuts Podcast. And if you liked this podcast, you might enjoy listening to us.
We are a podcast all about books.
We are lively and engaging, but well informed.
And we're chatty and silly. And if there's like an empty space in your life and you're looking for a podcast that's about books, but it's also quite stupid, then we're your girls.
Yeah.
We're part of the spin-off stable of podcasts. And come over and check us out.
Kia ora, I'm Duncan Grieve, founder of The Spinoff. You can help us keep all of The Spinoff's award-winning journalism free for everybody by becoming a member today at thespinoff.co.nz/donate.
Kia ora, I'm Alex Casey, senior writer at The Spinoff. We wouldn't exist without the ongoing support of our generous members. If you're able to, you can make a donation at thespinoff.co.nz/donate.
The Spinoff Podcast Network.